Would you rather live with the truth or die with the lie? I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not a Buddhist. I'm just a man of God. Listen, we got to talk about the dynamics of male and female camaraderie and how we get along with each other and how we look at each other. God put us together on earth. He put man, which is all of us, is only one man, man and woman, one man. When God created man, he created one. All of us are together. And the dynamic has gotten so torn apart and so much vitriol and hate between one another that it's almost starting to get embarrassing. I see a lot of blaming. All we doing is blaming each other. Listen, I've been a victim and I've been a perpetrator. I've cheated. I've been cheated on. It's not going to stop. It's always going to be here. I've had to take responsibility for my actions. I've had to forgive those who took actions against me. That's the way life goes. You're going to live. You're going to learn. God says, seek first the kingdom of heaven. When you looking, what you do when you seeking? You seek first. That means you got to go out and find. The same thing. God said when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. So you know when you're trying to look for something, you're going to hurt something. You're going to tear some things up. You're finding, you're digging, you're looking all around. You're looking behind the trees, you're looking behind the walls. You're pulling everything back. You're peeling the whole onion back. So you trying to find a wife, you're going to run into something that you like. You're going to run into something that you don't like. But you continue to try to find your wife. And that's all God is saying. Y'all, I could blame you. You could blame me till we ain't got nobody else to blame but us. At the end of the day, dogs sleep with dogs, cats sleep with cats. If I'm a man or a woman, if I'm not a virgin, I'm a whore. Simple as that. When God said the woman was a whore because she was no virgin anymore. I'm no different than the woman. She no different than me. I sleep with a if I'm a man and I sleep with another woman, guess what? I'm no different than her. If she a woman, she sleep with me, she no different than me. We both exchange bodily fluids with each other. It was an equal exchange between two people. Simple as that. That's all that is. But we want to make it more. We want to make it like I'm better than her or she better than me. We got different ways of going about things. We got different ways the way we approach things. But at the end of the day, we're the same. We want the same thing. We want love. We want affection. But instead of us sitting around, instead of trying to come together, we put the blame on each other. Well, you did this, so this is the way I'm like this. No, there's nowhere to blame. Nobody right, nobody wrong. We too busy trying to prove each other right, trying to prove each other wrong, and just not understanding it is what it is. We got to come somewhere in the middle, y'all. At the end of the day, if you slip back on every relationship that you done been in, me included, if I look at every relationship that I've been in, it's something that I did not do right. At the end of the day, there's nobody on this earth that is perfect. I don't care if a dang how good you think you was in a relationship. God will show you where you went wrong. He will literally show you where you went wrong. But the problem with a lot of us is we get in these relationships and we break up and we move on to the next person and we don't fully understand or look at ourselves. So we spend our whole time blaming. You have to look within yourself whenever you go through anything. It can be a relationship. It can be losing a job. It can be losing a career path that you thought you was going to get. It can be losing anything. You have to look within yourself and find out where you went wrong, because at some point in time in your life, on your journey, you're going to make mistakes. Simple as that. You ain't going to get it right. God didn't give us the wisdom to know every single thing. So guess what? There's no way you can get it right every single time. You have to go through trials. You have to go through tribulations in order to learn. You got to lose more than you win. Simple as that. You learn more through your losses than you ever will through your wins. Because when you winning too much, your head get too big. Nobody can tell you nothing. You got to be able to look at your losses and find the positive in all those losses. You're going to have negative, you're going to have positive. That's the way life goes. You can't have negative on this earth without positive. You can't have positive on this earth without negative. You take your car, you take it outside, you try to put jumper cables on it. You got a negative and you got a positive charge. That's there for a reason. That's God speaking. Everybody think you got to go out and just talk all the time. No, let your actions speak. Let your actions speak. If you want to be a different person, let your actions speak for yourself. Relationships included. I have my hiccups in my relationships every single day. It don't matter. I've always had problems in my relationships. I'm no different than you. You no different than me. It's how you go about doing things. It's how you go about trying to find peace within yourself. You have to look within yourself. That's where the problem starts at. The problem is always with us first, and then if you can't stand by yourself and look within yourself, you won't be able to stand with nobody else. And that's life, and that's facts. The person in the relationship, the most responsible for the relationship is you. Whenever relationship you in, the person most responsible for the relationship is you. Whether it's good or bad, whether you're accepting, whether you're giving, whether you're taking, you have responsibility for yourself. You have to love yourself first. You have to believe in yourself first. Nobody can make you do anything. You have to take responsibility for yourself. That's the way God designed you. That's the way God created you. God is the Alpha. He is the Omega. He is the beginning. He is in control. But what we've done, we think we more than what we are. We think we more than what we really are. And a lot of us don't like to look down deep within ourselves and see that evil and mean person that's in every single individual in us. Once you look down inside yourself, once you look down and say, man, I'm not who I think I am. I got an evil spirit. I got mean and anger and hate deep down within myself. I'm not the person that I need to be. And once you look within yourself, then you can have compassion for somebody else. That's all it comes down to, y'all. When you see yourself, you can see somebody else. Because everything that you have in you, somebody has in them. But until you see yourself, you can continue to blame everybody else, and we won't get nowhere. The problem with our relationships, marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend, dating, if you like men, if you're a man, if you like women, if you're women, the LBGTQ, it don't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter who your partner is on this earth. You are responsible for you first. You check yourself first, and then you look at somebody else. But you have to check yourself first. It always starts with you. We want to blame the other person, or it's their fault. Once again, like I always say, I can blame you, you can blame me, till we ain't got nobody else to blame but us. So guess what? We can stop all the pointing fingers. Men cheat, women cheat, men sleep around, women sleep around, men nasty, women nasty. At the end of the day, we all nasty. Unless you 40, 50 years old and you ain't never been with nobody, you are a whore. Simple as that. Male or female. I'm no better than her. She no better than me. It ain't no virgins out here. Unless you a virgin, ain't never been touched, ain't never did nothing nasty, ain't never gave fellatio, ain't never gave cunnilingus, ain't never did nothing. You are pure body and spirit. You are a whore. Simple as that. If you've been with one person, you've been with them all. Simple as that. You can't go around having sex with all these people and think, oh, I slept with one person. No, because you slept with the person that they slept with, the person they slept with after that, and you slept with the person that they slept with, and the person they slept with after that. That's why God said Solomon had 1,000 wives, because he slept with one person. Each woman on this earth is a wife, not physically married. Each man on this earth is a husband, not physically going out and date. We are both husband and wives. We have to adore each other at the end of the day. That's who we marry. We have to marry each other. I got to have respect for her. She got to have respect for me at the end of the day. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification button so you'll be notified.